Hello there, Board Game Maniacs, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Starbound Saturday. Whether this is out on Saturday, we're going to try, and we're going to try to put it on Starbound Saturday, but we got a special treat for everybody today who's watching, and that is... Shelly's going to play Aliens with me. And before we start the video off, I just want us to give an update, or Shelly to give an update on how everything is going with her treatment and so forth. So Shelly, take it away.
Where am I going? So, chemo's all finished. Now I don't have to go for radiation, so I'm going back to work in September. Yay!
And what does that mean?
That means I'm away from my husband and son, because he's driving me crazy.
Oh. But what that also means too as well is videos are going to start coming out on more of a regular basis. I don't know if it's going to be at an exact regular basis, as in like for a month or more. It just depends on the schedule, because I am actively doing other things too as well. But Board Game Maniacs is up there in priority for me. And since #1 priority right there is better, I can concentrate on my other priorities. So that's just an update for everybody, that this video kind of released, that we're going to start to go back to more of a regular schedule. If you've been following along with our alien missions that we played in the past, we played Newt, the beginning version, and then the advanced version. Now this version here, we are not going to keep playing the beginning and then, or the base one and then the advanced. This is just all the advanced every time I'm playing the alien missions from now on, just so everybody knows. But I just want to point out a comment from last video, and it is commented from one of ours, James Murphy. And what he said was, for missed defense rolls, you have to follow the action for both armors because they both meet the criteria. So pretty much we were kind of screwing up with the defense rolls in the last video. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind while we're playing this one, and we're going to try to keep it as accurate as possible. But again, there are bound to be rules mistakes in this video, and if they are, please timestamp the video, comment below and let us know what we did wrong. Refer to a page number, because again, it does create a stronger community of gamers and more knowledgeable, and with knowledge there's power, and with power you can get a lot more fun playing board games. Haha! Anyhow, let's go on with the game. To win the mission, the trapped Marines must get back to the APC and exit the board at the extraction point. This token indicates a computer that characters can interact with on the board. A character in the space next to the computer token may take an interact action and perform a tech test. If they pass, they may look at any one face-down blip token. Game over, man! The mission ends in failure if all trapped Marines are killed or captured. Once all surviving characters move onto the exit token, the mission ends. If at least one of the trapped Marines exit the board, the mission is successful. Otherwise, the mission ends in failure. Shuffle 3 random threat level 1 and 3 random threat level 2 cards together and set these 6 cards aside for the moment. Shuffle the rest of the motion tracker cards together and then place the 6 cards on top of the motion tracker deck. Do not draw motion tracker cards until turn 2. Normally a character must immediately stop its move action if it enters a space next to an alien model or blip token. However, in this mission, you can move past alien models. As soon as the character enters a space next to an alien model and wishes to continue moving, roll a Marine die. On a result of 6 or lower, the character may pass by unharmed and complete the rest of its movement. Otherwise, the character stops and loses all further actions this activation. You only need to make this roll once per movement action, no matter how many alien models you are moving past during this action. Since we know the map explanation, let's look at who we have for the Marines and who we have for our commanders and so forth. Because we are playing a 2-player game. Shelly is controlling Lieutenant Scott Gorman, and we gave him a hero card. we'll explain that as it goes along in the game. And also too as well, he's got an M41A pulse rifle, M40 grenades or M40 grenades. He also has Haley's Hope map and body armor. So just so you're aware of that. And looking at the Marines that are just grunts and they're trying to make their way back to the APC, we have Hudson, and he's equipped also with an M4A pulse rifle, M40 grenades. He has the map Haley's Hope again, and he also has a helmet. And we're looking at Hicks. He also has an M4A pulse rifle. He also has, am I even on with Hicks? There we go. Jeez. And he also has his famed shotgun. And equipment is, I think he has a helmet there. Yep. And also his body armor. So that is for Hicks. And let's go on to the other side of the table. Just a correction too as well is Hudson, he didn't have Hadley's Hope map, he has the motion tracker. The other Marine that is stuck and trying to find his way back to APC, the last one is Frost, and he has his flamethrower, the 240 flamethrower, M240, and he is also equipped with the M4 helmet. Now, that is, oh, he has covering your 6, he's a gunner. I gave him the skill cards. I didn't go over the skill cards for the other ones, but we'll go over them as we're playing because I forgot. And my commander is none other than Ellen Ripley. She's equipped with Leader. She has an M4A pulse rifle, the M40 grenades. She has the body armor, as well as for equipment, she has medical scanner. And on top of that, we have just Newt, Rebecca Newt. She's not equipped with anything. Just another quick look at the board. I know you've seen it digitally, but this is just a physical. We have the 3 grunts that are trying to make their way back. Hudson, Hicks, and Frost. And you can see here, they have a lot of stuff to go through. I try to use terrain that would somewhat match up for aliens. I may potentially be building actually 3D terrain for the aliens game that fits with each one. I've been thinking about that, we'll see. But anyhow, they have to make their way back. And there's only one way to make their way back to the APC, and in the APC you can see, let's just take this off because I magnetize this and so forth. And I'm going to try to find a link to where I found this on Thingiverse and printed it off and so forth to give credit to the artist because it is phenomenal. You can see here we have Newt, Ripley, and Shelley's character, what is his name, Gorman? No, you're
yeah.
Lieutenant Scott Gorman.
Yeah.
Yes. So is in the APC starting off. And that is it. We are on turn 1, and we're starting off with the Marine phase. Because it is Lieutenant, what is his name? Lieutenant Scott Gorman. He has the first activation, or Shelley could say, I want this person to go first, because they can either activate themselves first or they can tell somebody else to activate. But Shelley, what did you say you want to do with their Gorman?
He's going to interact. He's going to do a tech test.
Oh, so because in the map that you showed, this is where the computer is. So you're staying in the location where you're at, and you're going to do a tech test to see if you can spot any blips. And we already know there's blips out on the board, but they are not aware of them, and neither are the Marines there, because you can see the blips where they're positioned. Nobody knows where they are, and so Gorman's going to be like, I'm going to do a tech test because I'm going to search the perimeter to see if I can find anything suspicious. Let's go to Dicebox and see if Shelley succeeds in the tech test. Tech test for Gorman is what?
6.
6 is tech, so go ahead. 6 or under. She got a 3, so she succeeded. So you can pick any one of them blips that are on the board here, Shelley, and flip it over, and it's going to reveal, oh, the very first one. That's a good idea. 3, that's a really bad thing to have. So we have to populate the 3 aliens here because they're a swarm now. Lovely. You can see I have an alien here, and there's a special base underneath. Again, I found it off of Thingiverse. I will certainly try to find a link to it. It is in the last video, though, because somebody did ask me about that. And again, I want to pay tribute to the artists that do tribute, because it's just awesome. Like, this is phenomenal, because usually you take the tokens and you stack them up, but now you just face them towards whatever number it is. So again, it goes up to 5. So there's 3 aliens here, and this represents 3 alien swarms. Pretty cool. All right, Shelley, that was your first action. You have one left. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do another tech test.
Ooh, you're gonna try to see more. All right, let's go to dice box. 4, and your tech test is 6. So you pass. You get to flip one over again. Nice. We're in some deep doo-doo right now because Shelly just flipped over another one. And which one did you flip over, Shelly?
Just happened to be a 3.
Yeah, I know, but what position was it close to the one that was flipped over already?
Baby.
Oh.
Directly behind it.
Oh, nice. So we have 3 more alien swarms there, so that's 6 aliens coming at us. Oh, well. You can see there's another 3 swarm. Now, we are starting to get in some deep trouble, like I said, because just around the corner, that is where the Marines are, and they have to make their way through this mess. That is all the actions for Gorman, and now, Shelly, do you have any end of activations onto your card?
I do. End of activation, draw 2 endurance cards.
Alrighty. And you just keep them in your hand.
Okay.
Next on the Marine phase for Shelly, she's going to activate her grunts, and she is lieutenant, so she can control 3 grunts. And Ripley don't have the ability to control any, so therefore Shelly's going to control all of these grunts. Shelly's going to activate the grunts now, and who are you activating first there, Shelly?
Hudson.
Hudson. And what is Hudson going to do?
Well, he's going to stay where he is, but we're going to use his pre-equipment card, and we're going to pick one
Reveal.
of his endurance card.
These are endurance cards.
Flip one over.
Okay.
Tell me what the symbol is on it.
It's a star.
Okay, so with that, we're going to look at the top 2 cards on the motion tracker deck.
Okay.
Place one of those cards on the bottom of the motion tracker deck and the other one back on top of the motion tracker deck.
So we can look at them, correct?
Yes, it says look at them.
Okay, so I'm going to give them to you because you are the one that is doing this part. So look at the both of them. And from that, actually, let's see the cards here. So you have Alien Lurker, that's bad, and False Alarm, which is good. So what do you want to put on the top of the deck and what do you want to put on the bottom?
Oh, we're going to put this one on the top and that one on the bottom.
Okay, so False Alarm is good on the top and Alien Lurker is bad on the bottom.
Yeah, and it's Exhaust's card, but I didn't get it.
You didn't get...
I didn't get Exhaust the cards.
Oh, you need to have drawn the weapon card
Yes.
to do it, but you did draw the event card. Now, what happens to this, what I'm gathering from the rules and what I've been doing, is that this don't go into the exhaust. This here actually gets flipped over and gets put on the bottom of the deck, and you have like the reshuffle card piece underneath. You put it underneath that. Second action for Hudson?
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Oh, he is going to aim, so he's going to adjust his tracker by 1.
So he's going up to 7. Sweet. All right. And now going on for the other grunts, is there anything else, anything that they're going to do? Have any on activation stuff? No, because they're grunts.
Yeah. So basically, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to stay
and just
then
aim.
Move
You can aim twice. I think you can aim twice. We got to double check the rules for that, but you can do 2 actions twice, and if you can aim twice with each of them grunts, then that would be just crazy. Looking in the rulebook, we could not find anything about that you can't double aim. It just tells you about aiming, but it don't say any restrictions. So Shelly did just double aim with the other 2 Marines, so therefore, actually, even with the first guy you did, right? Hudson. So all 3 Marines are going to be, all 3 Marines are double aiming.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that is all the Marine activation on. You can see there we have some green colored cubes. And I don't think this comes with any of the game. What I did is I just stole them from another game. I'm not going to say what game it is, but the reason why is just to put them on the cards so, yep, they activated so I don't get any confusion. And just so everybody knows why they're green cubes on the board, or on their character cards. Now we're on to Ripley's turn. We're on to Ripley's turn, Ellen Ripley. And she has an on activation. And that is to recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1 card. We have no endurance cards on the table that is exhausted, so we're going to draw 1 at least. Now, what Ripley's going to do is she's going to do a double move for her actions, and she's at a speed of 5, so she gets move 10, and that's going to be her ending her activation. Ripley is doing a double move, but she's not moving her full 10 spaces. She's ending her move there, because if you zoom out, you can see she has a cover from there, and that's going to come around any corner for any recovery fire if need be, but I doubt there's going to be any recovery fire coming from the number 3 spot yet, but she's there just in case. On Newt's activation now, Newt is going to move. She has a speed of 5, and she's just going there because she's going to try to, she has a low tech test ability because she only has a 3 for tech, but the thing is she's going to try to do a tech test because there's nothing really else that Newt can really do. Here we go, tech test. I need 3 or under. Come on, Newt. I know you can do it. No, she failed her tech test. Unfortunate, and that was her 2 moves, and that ends her activation. Now, that is all of the grunts, all of the main figures activated, and then we're on to the alien phase, and unfortunately the first thing we do is activate all aliens. And they have a movement characteristic of 6. So you can see there, they are going to move up the swarms, and they're going to start hacking and slashing at these if they get close enough. But they have recovery fire, so once they finish moving, the aliens, whoever is in sight is going to have a chance to do some shooting. The 2 swarms of aliens have moved up into their 6, but now you can see there's going to be some recovery fire going on, but unfortunately Frass can't do any recovery fire because he don't have something that he can do recovery fire with, because the M240 flamethrower is cumbersome, close, and so forth, so therefore he cannot do anything. So the first one to do some recovery fire, who do you want to shoot at the aliens, and what aliens are you shooting at? Shelley?
Oh, me.
Yes.
I guess Hudson.
Hudson's going to shoot first, and what alien is Hudson going to shoot at? Hudson is the guy closest in face with the alien.
Well, I guess the one beside him then.
Alright, good. And remember, that's not just 1 alien, that's 3 aliens. So
yeah.
Let's go to the dice box and see what's going to happen. I just moved the models down here onto the dice box, just a little bit more visual representation, a little bit more room. And I love the claustrophobia, but I'm not going to be doing this for every single explanation and so forth. This is just for the first one. Anyhow, because Sheldon never played this game before, and I'm trying to remember the rules and getting them right. Anyhow, so we have Hudson right here. He's going to attack. Now, Hudson is equipped with an M4A pulse rifle, and he also has something else. An
M40 grenades.
Ooh. So, M40 grenade. So, Shelley is choosing to go with her backup weapon. It is a backup because it says backup on close. And what it does is he chooses a model that is within 4 spaces of it, and then every model that is adjacent to that is going to be affected too well. And so she'd throw these M40 grenades. It always hits on 6 or lower, but she has to do it for each of them. But the best thing about this is it only costs 1, so you're getting 3 for the price of 1. So the first thing we do is exhaust 1 card. I'm doing this off camera because it don't really matter. And now Shelley, you have to get 6 or lower for this one first, because he's right in your face. Oh, this is a critical. That's a critical hit. That's something big happens here. So I'm going to get you to look that up.
It's a 1.
Shelley remembered because I was trying to play the joke onto her about, it's a critical. So therefore, she was going to look into she's staring at me pretty bad there. Into the rule book, because she's the rule looker upper for this video. But we've already kind of played this mission off camera once. And surprise, what happened to us?
We died.
We didn't die. We lost the mission because
We got captured.
Right, it's different than death. They got captured. We just had to learn the rules.
They're not gonna live very long.
Yeah,
they're
true.
They're captured. They're gonna die.
Yes. So anyhow, the M4 you're dropping there, and you rolled. You got a 1, so that's a critical hit or just a hit. So this one in your face is dead. So now you have to roll for each one of these. So you got a 9. So you missed this one, but he gets to attack you. So your defense onto Hudson is 5. Now also remember, if you fail, you have a body armor or a helmet or something, right?
I have a helmet.
Okay, go ahead. See if you fail first. You got a 1. You passed. So nothing happened. So now you have to try to attack this one. And you got a 4. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. And there's only 1 left in the swarm that is adjacent to you. That was some pretty fancy thinking and throwing your M40. Is it M40? Yeah, an M40
Yes.
grenade. But you have to exhaust this card now. Back to the board, you can see there's only one alien left out of that 3 alien swarm, and this is only defensive fire. And now we also have to have Hicks to do his defensive fire. So Shelly, who are you going to shoot for your defensive fire? You're going to choose the one in front of Hudson, or are you going to choose the 3 swarm that is behind a bit?
I don't know.
What is Hicks going to do for his recovering fire?
He's gonna shoot the alien closest to Hudson.
Oh, just to try to take him out?
Yeah.
And what are you going to shoot with?
My M41A pulse rifle.
Okay.
I need to exhaust 3 cards.
3 cards?
Yeah, cost 3.
Okay. 1,
You said it was fine.
2.
Give me that. Okay.
Shh, you're not supposed to tell them where I'm coaching you on off camera.
Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, okay. Anyhow.
Exhaust this card when you take an attack action with this weapon. After you take an attack action with this weapon, you may take an additional attack action using a grenade weapon equipped to this character.
And you don't have a grenade weapon equipped
I have
with it.
shotgun.
Alright, so no, that's fine. So now you're going to shoot. So we're going to go to dice box now. And what is his aim?
His aim is actually 8.
Nice, because he did. That's right. So now you have to roll. You got to get 8 or under to shoot, and you definitely hit that alien. And it is, you have recovery fire, or not recovery, full auto. So you can keep shooting by spending 1 more exhaust card.
Okay.
You can keep doing this until you miss. So therefore, you killed that 1 alien, and you brought the
2.
swarm that's down the hall a bit from 3 to 2. So you're going to do it again.
Sure.
Exhaust 1 more card.
No. Oh yeah, no. I'm
Yes.
still. So that's.
Oh no.
Under 8.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Because every time you take a shot, you got to reduce the dial.
Yeah. So, oopsie.
So you shot and you hit, so that reduced to 7.
Yeah.
And you hit, that reduced to 6. And now you missed.
I missed.
All right. So that's fine though, because you got 2 aliens. Hope you're enjoying this battle report. Just remember, if you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, head over to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs, become an official sponsor, select one of the tiers, and get benefits that normal subscribers do not get. Check it out, links in the description. You can see on the board, the alien that was up close and personal with Hudson is gone.
Hicks.
And no, he was
Hudson,
up,
yes.
yeah, but Hicks shot. And then also you can see this guy here, he's dropped down to a swarm of 2. And that is it for the grunts. We have finished all of the aliens activation. Now it's the blip's turn. So what we do is we take the 4, the green die, and we're going to roll to see how much movement the aliens have on this. Because this is where the aliens are. They're not anywhere on the board, as you can see if I can zoom out there. So we just have to move these ones. Go ahead, Shelly, roll the green die. And they each have a movement of 5. After all blip movements have been done, you can see some pretty bad stuff is happening here. You can see 5 aliens have been moved up. They've been spotted, finished their movement. And you can see another blip was moved, got line of sight. And the way we check the line of sight is corner to corner, kind of like you can use your thing there. So you can see that Hudson, sorry, I gotta get over there. There we go. Hudson was able to see that. So therefore, he gets revealed, but that was it. He got up to 5 and then got revealed, because remember, the movement is only 5. The other 2 are right behind, and that ends the blip movement. Now, since all blips have been activated on the board, the next step would be to draw a motion tracker card, but as it's stated into the mission parameters, you do not draw a motion tracker card until turn 2, and this is still turn 1, so no motion tracker card is done. And then we go into the finish phase, I should say. So resolve any finish phase effects, and then we check for victory or defeat, and then we do cleanup. After we do that, we'll be back. When I say we'll be back, I should do this part on camera just to complete the very first turn. So let's look at resolve any finish phase effects. Is there any finish phasing effects on the board right now? And I do not think so. One thing that I did do, which I know is kind of incorrect, because these are only grunts, that discover your 6 and everything, they wouldn't be there. The only ones that would have these special abilities that I'm doing in this game anyhow is for our leaders, our main characters, so Ripley. So Ripley and Gorman has them cards, but nobody else does. With the alien phase finish, like I said, the finish phase, might as well do it on camera. Resolve any finish phase effects. So if there was any card that said like finishing phase effects or what have you, if it was something special that was into the notes here too as well, that would be it too as well, but there's nothing at all for the finish phase effect. Then we check for victory or defeat. The only way victory is if we get at least one surviving grunt back to the APC. And that would be it for that, but we obviously didn't do that. And we just clean up everything, and then we are going on to round, or turn number 2. So it goes from 1, whoop, wrong way, to 2. So now we're on to turn number 2. And that's how you play a round of Aliens, just Another Glorious Day in the Corps. And it's by Gale Force 9. Go check them out too as well. I will try to remember to put a link to the website specifically for Aliens in the handout. I mean, in the link below. Yes, the description below. That's what I was talking about. I don't even know. But anyhow, we're going to continue playing this game. We are in Board Game Maniacs style. Once something big happens, we'll be back and show you about it. If not, we'll just be at the end of the turn and talk about what happened and everything. So there you go. What do you think, Shelly, first off, for your first official on-camera round of Aliens? Do you like it?
We didn't die.
Yes, that's right. And we didn't get captured. That's right.
We're knocked down.
No, that's right. So we played smart. The last time we just had like the Marines going and everything else, but it's kind of smarter to hang back for the recovery fire and so forth. So yeah, I know. We'll be back when something happens. During this round 2, Newt activated. She did a tech test. Her tech is only 3, but she did manage to pass it. So she was able to look at one of the blips and reveal it, and she revealed one of the blips. And the number of it was 3, so 3 aliens have been spawned too as well. But this was the whole point, that we try to count them down, because then we can start going through the corridors as quick as it can to get to the APC, because at the end of this round we're going to start drawing motion tracker cards, so we want to make every little bit count. On one of Gorman's turn, during turn 2, what did you do, Shelly?
I did a tech test. He had a tech of 6. I scored 4. We turned over the last blip, and it was a 2, so there are 2 more aliens spawned in there.
And there's no more blips on the board. There's only aliens. But the unfortunate thing is they are directly in that little corridor. So hopefully we can do like a 300 thing, and you know, numbers mean nothing in a corridor, and start wiping them down. But we will see. Okay, Shelly, you got the 3 grunts now to activate. So who are you going to go and activate first?
We're going to activate Frost. So Frost is going to move up 4.
Okay.
Which is going to put him here, which is in line with these 2 swarms of aliens.
So how many in total aliens are there in the swarm?
7.
7. So you moved up. Now what are you going to do?
I have to roll. I'm going to use my flamethrower.
Okay.
I have to exhaust 2 cards to make an attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is 2 spaces away from your character and with in line of sight. Roll each model and token in that space. Roll for each model and token in that space and within 1 space of it. This weapon always hits on a roll of 7 or less.
Oh, so them 2 swarms you're going to hit, and there's 7 in total, so you may actually clear it out pretty quick. Because remember too as well, this is your turn. Aliens did not go yet. You're still going to get a shot for recovering with your both Marines, even though that they're still going to activate and shoot too as well. So let's go dice box and see what happens here. 7 or less. You had an 8.
That's not 7 or less.
Nope. So you missed.
Apparently.
But I think you get to shoot again, but you have to exhaust 2 cards for the flamethrower to use again. So, because there's 1 adjacent to it, so you get to do it again. That's what I'm understanding from the card.
Okay, well, here goes. 1.
Oh boy, you torched one of them. The smoke is rising because Frost just totally burnt one of the aliens.
One. Of
One,
seven.
but still, one is better than none.
There's still 6 left.
Yes, but there's not 7 left.
No, but there's some.
All right, next grunt to activate. All right, next to activate, Shelly, for the grunts.
Hudson.
And what's Hudson gonna do?
Shoot something.
So he's not gonna move or move back or anything.
No.
He's just gonna stay there and shoot.
Yeah.
So who is he going to shoot, and what is he going to use to shoot them with?
He is going to shoot an alien.
Okay, what aliens? Like the swarm of 5 or the single
We'll
one?
go for the swarm of 5.
All right.
And he's going to shoot them with an M41A pulse rifle.
And you're gonna fully auto that?
I'm going to fully auto that.
All right. So we're gonna dice box and take a look at that.
So my aim is 6. Let's see what happens. 1.
Oh, you definitely hit. So your aim dial goes down to 5.
Okay.
And one of them stinking aliens from the swarm gets knocked off. So now it has gone down to 4. Okay, so do you want to keep continuing with full auto?
Full auto, so 5 and under.
So I have to exhaust.
That didn't work.
No, but it's still an exhaust a card.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What did you get? I'm not even looking because I'm just exhausting the card.
6.
6, and you had to get a 5.
Yeah. And because I shot, I have to go down another marker, don't I?
Yes, that's right. No matter what, you go down another marker.
Yeah.
And that ends your shooting action for the first action. Now you can shoot again to kind of continue the whole thing, because remember, he is, there's still 4 swarms and they're getting pretty close.
I guess I'll shoot again.
For the second action. Alright, so go ahead. Wait, I have to exhaust my cards. Okay, go ahead.
And it's a 4.
Ooh, so you did hit him.
Yeah.
So that drops the swarm down from 4 to 3. Okay. And are you going to full auto again? You just let you know, we still have a lot of cards in our pile, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I only have a name of 3.
Oh,
And my rolling's not that good.
just try it.
Alright. One last shot. Here goes nothing. 3.
You got it. So your aim dial goes down to 2 now.
Yeah,
And-
I'm running out.
Yeah, but still, like, do you want to chance it? Because there's only 2 of them left in the swarm. Or are you going to be like, I'm done? Because again, your chances of getting a 2 is pretty low.
Oh, what the hell.
Alright, so I'm going to exhaust another card because it is still full auto.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
a 7,
Yeah.
so you missed. But still, that was a very valiant effort onto his part. Okay, so is that... No, there's one more...
Still got one more Hicks.
Yeah, Hicks is going to. So let's see what Hicks is going to do
Pretty
next.
much do the exact same thing.
Yeah, so I might as well just keep it on this. Hang on, or let's take a look at Hicks. You said Hicks is going to shoot into the swarm of 2 now?
Yeah, basically the same things that Hudson did.
Alright, so you have to first exhaust how many cards?
4.
And that is because the cost.
Cost, plus you have to exhaust one to use the card.
Okay,
Okay, you have to roll 6 or under.
see what you get.
6.
So you have dropped that swarm down now. That is good so far. Now you can continue to fire if you want. So you exhaust one more. Remember, you got to drop your aim dial
I
down.
did. It's that 5.
Okay, go for it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, no, you kind of missed because that's a 10.
Well, if you look at it the other way, it's a 1.
Upside down 1.
Yeah, but it's still 1.
Yeah, okay. So anyhow, yeah, you unfortunately missed. But the good thing about it, though, is that the alien can't retaliate and attack you because it's not their phase.
Okay.
But the bad thing is that you never killed them all down. You never killed them all, so you're going to be getting attacked next, I would think. But anyhow, that is all the grunts, correct? That is activated now?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Everybody.
Next, we go on to the alien phase, Shelly. This is going to be really bad.
Yep.
So the aliens are going to move and attack. So closest one, yoink, is right there going on the frost. So let's deal with these attacks one at a time.
Okay.
So alien is attacking Frost. So Frost has to roll his defense. And what is
4.
Frost's defense?
4.
Okay, now before you do that, does Frost have like anything equipped that would help him? Like a helmet? And what does the helmet say?
Not much, it's a helmet.
Just if you fail the defense roll.
If you fail a defense roll, reveal this card.
Go ahead, roll the die.
You count as passing. If you get the equipment, you count as passing the defense roll. If you get an weapon
Yes.
symbol, you exhaust this card.
Okay.
But you have to cost you 2.
It costs 2 to use the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we may be totally... I've seen videos where the cost was ignored, only for campaign it was used. I've seen videos that the cost was not ignored. So, just so everybody's aware, what we're doing is whatever the cost is going to be, we pay that in the exhaust cards, and then to use it, we have to pay the other cards, or whatever. So, just so we are, that's, it feels wrong, because again, I've seen other games where they just have them, sorry I know this is a long rant, but in the long run, that they would have them equipped to their character already, and they would just pay whatever this card says to activate it. Not based on the cost, but based on the card. But now, go ahead, Shelly. So now you have to try to do your defense roll. And you got a 3.
I have my defense is 4.
Yeah, so you passed it. So you just like, you're not touching me.
Yeah, so I don't have... Actually, I don't have to use this.
No, because you didn't fail your defense
Yeah,
roll.
so we didn't have to...
Yeah, we didn't pay the 2 anyhow.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm putting them 2 back. Sorry about
Because
that.
if you fail the defense roll, reveal
Yes,
a
then
card.
you can do... Yes, okay.
But we didn't reveal it.
No, because you successfully passed your defense roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so then, done. So now we go to the next alien, and the closest marine that alien is going to attack is... Oh, he was supposed to be right there. Is Frost. So again, Frost got to do another attack. Another defense roll.
4.
4, you succeeded.
Yep.
So nothing else has to happen. That is awesome. And now we have to go on to the other aliens into here. So this alien here has a speed of 6. And he's going to have to go to the closest marine. I'll fit him in here. And he's going to attack good old Hudson. So does Hudson have anything that he can use before doing any kind of rolling? Probably not.
No.
Okay, so what's his defense?
5.
Okay, so roll it again. And it's 2. You passed it. Nice. So Hudson just like, whatever. Now we have to move up this alien here. It's going to diswarm. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of hard to fit them in there with the tails on them. Alright, so it's going to attack Hicks.
So 4.
4 for Hicks.
2.
You are rolling like mad here, so nothing happened. Hicks is just like, whatever. So that is it for the alien moving and activation
still one
for these
more.
ones. Yeah, there's still 1 left. 1 swarm of 2, and they got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, this is popping up. 1 second there. Luckily I installed the magnets because it helps a lot. That's as far as he can go. Because everyone else is occupying space. So he don't get to attack anybody, he just moves up. And then it's on to the blips. Activate blips. There's no blips on the board. And then we go on to draw motion tracker cards. And because it's 2 players, we get to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So we're going to draw that on camera. Here we are at the motion tracker deck. I'm recording this. We kept it going. I said we're only going to record when something big happens, and this is the first time doing it, so obviously it's got to be big. So 2 of these cards we're going to draw. So let's look at the first one first. It says false alarm, recycle 1 card. So we get to recycle 1 of these cards, because you can see the stack of our exhaust pile is starting to build up. So that's one motion tracker card, and we draw another one. Now this here is a low level, but low levels sometimes have lurkers. And this says alien lurker. So it says, if this blip is not placed on the spawn point within line of sight of a character, it immediately moves 4 spaces. So we have to take a blip and we have to put it on spawn point number 2, and it tells us what happens if the blip is not placed on the spawn point within line of sight of a character, it immediately moves 4 spaces. So that's what's going to happen for that. You can see the number 2 spawn point is right there. So Shelly got a blip, she's going to place it there, and there's no character that is in line of sight of number 2, so therefore the blip gets to move 4 spaces. And now is it in line of sight of any character?
Nope.
No, so it stays where it is and nothing else happens. And that is it for the blip activation, and then we're going to go on to the finishing phase, because we do the motion tracker. Step 1 is resolve any finishing phase effects, and we don't have any of them up there. Check for victory, we did not, and we clean up, and we're on to round number 3. At the end of all of the grunts activations,
We all gonna die.
yeah, you can see there's still some left that happened, but you did take a couple down, I have to say, so that was pretty good. And
I took 1 down.
well, that's okay. So Gorman has to go too, but I think what Gorman should probably do is take a rest, or double rest, because our exhaust pile is getting up there. Gorman unfortunately has a hazard card he drew up, and that's not recycling, because it does say in the book that you draw one card and you recycle 3. So this is a card, or 2 cards from recycle 3. That's that, and it's a hazard card. So Gorman now has each time your character activates, exhaust 2 cards. At the end of your character's activation, if you do not attack an alien this turn, discard 3 cards. Gain -1 on the roll of your attack roll. So that is not a good thing. That was out of focus the whole time I was explaining, but there we go. That's bad for Gorman. On Ripley's activation, it says on activation, recycle 2 cards and draw 1 card. So I have to draw 1 card, and I say have to because I drew it, and I got this card, which is Game Over, man! It's a hazard. Reveal cards until you reveal a weapon card, or you have revealed 5 cards. Discard all reveal cards. If you discard one or more hazard cards in this way, shuffle this card back into the exhaust pile, otherwise discard this card. Lovely. So first thing we have to do is we're going to exhaust, or not exhaust, or we have to draw up to 5 cards, revealing a weapon card, or if we reveal a weapon card. Event, so nope, that one there, I'm just going to place it there. That's 1. Event, that's 2. Weapon card. Alright, so reveal a weapon card. Reveal cards until you reveal a weapon card, or you have revealed 5 cards. Discard all revealed cards. If you discard, yeah. Okay, so therefore, I reveal the weapon cards. These 3 cards are not exhausted though. They go into our already starting to get high discard pile, and now this gets discarded as well. Thank you. Game over, man. No thank you. For Ellen's turn, because that first thing she had to do, it was on activation. So she moved up. She is now directly adjacent to the spawn number 3, and she wants to barricade it. But to do a barricade, she has to do a tech test first, and her tech test is 6. So I'm going to use a new die.
Wait, you don't like the one I was using?
I don't know if that die just got bad mojo or something, but
Yeah.
Her tech test is 6. Did I say 6? Yes. And she's got a 4. So she passed it. So that means she takes that barricade token and places it on top of here. When Ripley was done, Newt went and she did the double rest action. So she gets to recycle 4, not 3 when she does the rest. But she still have to pick up an endurance card twice, because you grab 1 and recycle 3, so she recycles 4. Now it's on to the alien turn. You can see there's a lot going on here. It's an entire mess, because we have 2, 4, 5, 6 aliens that are surrounding them, but they may withstand the fight. We're going to do all the fighting and everything. We'll be back to show you the outcome. After this epic battle ensued, you can see what happens left. Not a lot. Shelly's
gonna die.
firing defensive fire, I should say, kind of was really bad. So now the aliens are going to be attacking them. We are doing the attacking of the aliens, and the first alien is attacking Frost. And Shelly, what happens to Frost?
Frosty is going down.
Oh, so he could possibly be captured. Sadly enough, the next alien, if the miniature is downed, again, captured. So we have lost Frost, probably the best weapon in this game, the flamethrower. Or next to the smart gun, I think. But anyhow, we lost Frost. What's wrong, Shelly? All I'm saying is, wait, don't say anything yet. All I'm saying is this, Shelly. Yep. Do you know why? Well, let's just first show this die. This dice is a 10. And what did you roll to get the 10, Shelly? What were you doing when you got the 10?
I was defending.
You were doing a defense roll, that's right. And there's something in the book says that when you roll a 10 during your defense roll, if you roll 10 or higher, what happens, Shelly, to your character?
The defending character is instead killed and removed from the game.
Oh yeah, but do you know what I forgot to show the viewers? I said that we were going to figure out all of this action and then we're going to come back, but I just had to I had to show everybody the 10 that you rolled. And so far, everybody that's watching, Shelly, all they know right now is one of your characters are dying.
We're all gonna die.
So let's take a look, shall we? As I'm showing you, oh, what? Where's all the other grunts gone? The only Marine that's down is Hicks. And guess who Shelly rolled a defense roll of 10 on?
I don't know.
Hicks. So what happens with Hicks, because it's a 10 or higher, I'm just kind of dragging him away. He's not captured. He is food for the mother alien. And that means that we kind of just lost the game all in this turn 3. Well, Board Game Maniacs, there you go for another edition of Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Corps by Gale Force 9. Great game. This actually was a really fun game. Like I said, we did a test mission off camera and we didn't get this far. We died, or no, we got captured on turn 2. But this time, Shelly,
Yes?
don't sit there like all innocent and everything. That's not going to work.
I can't control what the dice does. I just drop it and it rolls.
We could have cheated and just got you to roll again to, keep going on. But we don't do that. We don't cheat at Board Game Maniacs.
Nope.
And if we do cheat, it's because we don't know what we're doing.
True.
Yes. So anyhow, Board Game Maniacs, I hope you enjoyed this short-lived mission for Aliens, Just Another Glorious Day in the Corps by Gale Force 9. And we may be playing, or I may be playing, maybe Shelly will be on camera again. I don't know though if I should let her on for this next Alien. She's gonna look. Anyhow, where we might have to do a rescue mission where we have to try to save 2 of the 3 grunts because, my favorite grunt of all, Hicks, died.
Aww.
Yeah,
Muffin.
Do you know why he's my favorite one?
No clue.
Because he's an awesome actor, and he was also in like Terminator and Terminator. He was Reese in Terminator and Hicks in Aliens 2.
But he didn't last very long.
No, he did not. Michael Brisbane is his name, if I do recall, and look him up if you're not sure. Check out his movies because he's an awesome actor. Anyhow, long story short, play some more games. Try to avoid getting your wife killing us. But, if it happens...
What happens when you let your wife play with you?
Oh, it's fine, it's
Play
fine.
games? Nope.
Comment below, let us know what you think.
Every time.
Remember, rules, mistakes, let us know, page number, timestamp the video, and let us know what we did wrong. Because, again, it's not just for us, it's for everybody, and it's growing the community and making them stronger and stronger. That is correct. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, play some games, and... What?
Try not to get killed.
Okay, Brady. And most importantly of all, and that is, be a maniac. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger because of you, the viewers. I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.